Welcome everyone. We'll start today's practice in an easy seated position. You may need a block for a little bit of support if your hips are a bit tight. Feel free to prop it underneath you. Bring your hands to your legs, taking an inhalation for a long spine. And we'll place one hand on our low belly, one hand above our heart. Inhaling deeply into the low belly, all the way up to the collarbones, holding at the top, and then releasing through the nose. We'll do that again, inhaling into the low belly, filling all the way up to the collarbones, holding. And then exhaling from the chest all the way down to the low belly. One more time, just like that, inhaling deeply, filling all the way up. And then exhale with control. Bring the hands back down to the legs. Rolling the shoulders up and back one time for length through the spine, and then we'll tuck the chin in. And with the chin as your guide, begin to draw 3 big circles in one direction. Really feeling it out and being gentle with your cervical spine. And then switch directions. Begin to extend your arms out and then rotate them in opposite ways, one palm down, one palm up, feeling this movement all the way to the shoulder. And slowly bringing the hands back down, we'll start to rotate through the hips, exhaling forward and then to the left and back. Trying to isolate this movement to the hip area, keeping the spine long. And releasing that, placing the hands or maybe even the forearms down in front, allow yourself to forward fold. Coming back up, we'll switch the feet. So whichever foot was tucked in, we'll put that one on the outside. It might be your tighter side. And then rotating the other way, exhaling forward and to the right, inhaling back. And observing how this side may feel different than the other. Coming back up to center. Inhale the arms up, finding length through the spine, and then exhale the right hand down to the ground, left arm all the way over for a side bend. Inhaling back up to center, we'll do the other side. Inhale both arms up, and then bring your right hand to your left leg, left arm behind you for a twist. Lengthening up through the spine, breathing here. Inhale the arms back up to center. We'll do the other side. Left hand to the right leg, right hand behind. Finding length through the twist and breathing into it. Inhale the arms back to center, and then exhale both hands, maybe the forearms down in front for a forward fold. Slowly come back up, uncrossing the feet and bringing the soles together out in front, finding your sitting bones. Start to wrap your arms underneath your legs, holding on to the outsides of your feet, and allow your head to release down, spine to flex. Breathing here in this turtle pose. Inhale back up, take a wider stance with your legs and start to bend into your right leg, hooking your right arm underneath, bringing your right hand to your upper left arm, left hand on the top of the right thigh. Bring the toes towards the left and bring the leg up, toes to the right, leg down, Toes to the left, leg up. Toes to the right, leg down. This is a controlled articular rotation, so we're isolating the movement. And then bring the left hand to the shin to stabilize and start to draw circles through the ankle. Switch directions. And we'll do the left side, bending into the left leg, hooking the left arm under and placing the left hand on the right arm. Right hand on the top of the left leg, bringing the toes to the right, leg up, toes to the left, leg down. And keep going in this fashion. And then placing the right hand on the shin, start to rotate through the ankle, keeping the leg stable, really isolating this movement to the ankle. Switch directions. And release down. Placing the hands behind you, feet out wide in front. Begin to windshield wiper the legs side to side, going as slowly as you'd like. This will help release the low back. And come to a standing position by the wall, placing the left hand on the wall and the right hand on the hip for support and stability. Start to raise your right leg up so it's parallel with the floor, foot is flexed, and we'll bring that out to the side and then bring the foot back and knee down to meet the other knee. Reversing the movement, lifting the leg up to the side and then bringing the knee forward. We'll do that again, leg out, foot back, and then knee down to meet the left knee. Knee up, and then knee back to the front. We're really trying to isolate this movement into the hip. And these are hip cars. And slowly placing the right foot down, we'll do the other side, switching directions, placing the right hand on the wall for support, left hand on the hip, and then lifting the left leg up, bringing the knee out, foot back, and then knee down in. Knee up, and then back to the front, and then knee out, foot back, and then bringing the knee down to meet the knee. Left knee up, and the knee back to center and back. These are called hip cars, controlled articular rotations, really isolated to the hip, working the internal and external rotation. Slowly place the foot down, widening your stance. We'll inhale both arms up, taking a little back bend at the top. And then exhaling over to ragdoll, generous bend in the legs, holding onto opposite elbows. Allow your head to relax. You can add a little sway side to side if that feels good. Slowly start to roll up, inhaling the arms all the way up. And then exhale, release, hands down by your side. We'll make our way down to the mats again. Keeping a bend in the legs, begin to roll yourself all the way down to your mat. And then bring the knees in towards the chest, give them a little squeeze. And then widen the knees out towards the armpits. Option to stay here or take happy baby, holding on to either the shins or the outside edges of the feet. Releasing the feet back down. We'll pick up the right foot, hooking the ankle over the left leg and giving it a little push. You can stay right here, or you can bring the figure four shape in, either threading the right arm through the hole or just holding on the outside. Option to sway side to side. And this will help to release the low back. Placing the left foot down, bring the right foot in and do some rotations through the hip, holding onto the leg for support. Place the right foot down, and then we'll do the other side, placing the left foot on the right thigh, giving it a little push. And you can stay right here, or if you'd like, you can bring this figure four shape in close. Place the right foot down, and then bring the left leg in and do some rotations on the left side. Place the left foot down and walk the feet in as close as you can. We're setting up for a bridge, so having the hands down by your side, inhale the hips up, and then maybe intertwine the hands underneath you, walking the shoulders underneath. Make sure that your legs do not splay out too much, that they are on parallel tracks. Slowly we'll exhale down, releasing that, and then bring the soles of your feet together. If you need a little bit more support, feel free to grab some cushions or blocks to place on the outsides of your thighs, and then allow your legs to relax down. Feel free to stay in this butterfly position for as long as you'd like, relaxing the hips open. Thank you so much for joining me for practice today. Sending you all peace and love.